Today I'm going to show you how to maintain and adjust that item that transfers the power from your engine all the way back to your rear wheel. I'm talking your chain. Let's go. Now there's a couple reasons why chain maintenance matters. It extends the life of your chain and sprockets. It makes you have that smooth feeling when you're out in the trails. And lastly, your bike has feelings too. You need to support that. Now go ahead and think of your chain as a gym membership. Ignore it, things are gonna get ugly pretty quick. A little bit of care keeps your bike running smoothly and helps prevent any unwanted breakdowns. Not that you ever want breakdowns, but you understand what I'm saying. Number one is you're gonna need some chain clean. I typically use kerosene, or if you're out in the trails, WD-40 will do just fine. You're gonna need a brush to scrub off that old dirt. You're gonna have some chain lube or 80-90 gear oil. You're gonna need some shop rags or a towel. You're gonna need a bucket to catch everything, or even some cardboard. And lastly, if you don't want your fingers to get dirty, grab a pair of gloves. Now, first thing we're gonna wanna do is get the bike up in the air so we can roll the tire. So if you have a center stand, that's great, or if you have a jack to lift this, it'll make the cleaning process way easier. Next up, we're gonna grab our bitch mittens. We're gonna throw these bad boys on. Grab that piece of cardboard you have or that bucket and throw it underneath the tire to make sure any extra fluids is gonna drip right into that. And don't forget before you're doing this to set the atmosphere. Play that song by Creed that goes, "Hold me now, I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking." It's a good tune. So first up, I'm gonna take a little bit of this kerosene. If you had a spray bottle, that works even better. And we're gonna soak the chain here. Now, I'm actually gonna fill up this old hand wash thing with the kerosene so I can easily put it on the chain. But again, if you need to, you can just use the cap or use the brush straight away and start cleaning it. But it is nice to let the kerosene kind of soak in there to help get any of the dirt and grime. Now, there is a nice brush you can get that kind of looks like that, where there's bristles on this side and the bottom and the outside. So it almost gets all four sides. I just personally like this one. It's just a little bit easier to get the top, bottom, and around. So choose your brush wisely. Don't forget the top side right here. That often gets overlooked. Now we're gonna let that set for a few minutes to make sure it penetrates all the way through. After that, we're gonna grab our shop rag. We're gonna wipe off any excess. Unless you like having oil flung around your rear tire, then all the power to you. Now just pretend like you're oiling up the Tin Man. Let's get some lube on this chain. Now next up, I'm gonna show you how to adjust your chain. Each bike may vary just a little bit, but generally they have the kind of same principle. And just like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, you don't want it too tight, you don't want it too loose, you want it just right. Now the magic number for me is 1.5 inches. So I'm gonna take a measurement right at the center of the chain here. I'm gonna push down on it, take a measurement, pull up on it, take a measurement, add them both up. Go down, and it's about 1/4 inch, and then same thing all the way back up. It's about 1.25 inches. So in total, 1.5 inches, this bike is good to go. But I'm gonna show you how to adjust the chain anyways. Now first up, we're gonna need a couple tools. If you need ideas of what to bring for your tools, check out my video. We're gonna loosen the axle nut. Then we're going to take our 12mm wrench and we're going to loosen off this lock nut. After that, we're going to grab our 10mm wrench, and that's what it's going to use to actually adjust. Pay close attention to the notches on the back here. That's going to be your alignment mark for your other side to make sure your wheel is nice and straight. Not a bad idea too, when you have this lock nut off, to loosen it back and spray some penetrating fluid in there. Sometimes this gets seized into the swing arm, and that can be a chore and a pain in the butt to extract. Lock that lock nut down, tighten up your axle nut, and then put your bike down on the side stand, and then check the chain slack once again. And that's it, guys. That's all it takes. Treat your chain right, and it'll treat you right. It's not going to leave you stranded in the middle of nowhere. Now, if you like this video, or maybe you just like my singing, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, or even throw a comment down below. See you on the next one.